Hello everyone, Simus here, and welcome to Ark Survival Evolved. As you can see, things are quite a bit different than usual. As you can already tell, we are not on single player, we are currently playing on my main server. And the reason why is for the Easter event. I just figured it would be easier since I have a lot more stuff around here. And the reason why... Where did it go? Okay. Hold on a second. Stupid delos. Thank you, April. So, this is April. She's one of my many Spinos. She's not my strongest one, but she is definitely one of my favorites. So, the reason why I actually started recording was because I found a bunny oviraptor. Unfortunately, as you can see, it did turn out to be male, so it's not that useful, but I thought I would let you guys see what they actually look like since I had no idea myself. That happens a lot, in case you couldn't tell. Fortunately, since it's raining and nighttime, we're gonna have a hard time keeping an eye on this oviraptor. But if you didn't get a real good look at it, get out here, Coffee. Basically, it's an oviraptor wearing bunny ears. Right, April, don't run it over, please. She's just gonna go rampage. So yeah, that's all there is to them, really. Unfortunately, males don't lay eggs, so that one's kind of useless. Unfortunately, from what I've been reading, they are very rare to spawn, and that's really unfortunate. Really, you're gonna be up there? Because you need a lot of eggs to actually summon anything. And before you ask, that base is not mine. It is close to where my base is, but it is not mine. I just figured we'd kind of stick around to this area and look around a little bit, because I did see a lot of dodos around here, and I was hoping we could find some BunnyDodos. But we found a bunny ovi instead, and I'm starving again. I don't have any berries, so we're just gonna eat some raw meat. Yeah, that's the one thing I'm really not liking with Ark events, is that they're really super duper grindy for the reward that you get. I mean, you can make some cool stuff with them, but it takes forever. And if you want to summon the Dodo Rex with these eggs, you need 600 Dodo Bunny eggs. And that is kind of ridiculous. Especially since being that this is a PvE server, and because of our settings, we do not have carry enabled. So any bunny dodos that you find, essentially, you have to babysit them where they are. That's basically the main reason why I decided to do the event stuff on this server instead of our single player season. Because, well, I have Spinos, and they're a lot easier to use for protection than a random herbivore, because as you've seen from the playthrough, essentially, herbivores aren't very good at protecting things in the long run. Is that a BunnyDodo? I also apologize for all of the notification stuff that I have turned on. I am actually a mod of this server. That's one of the reasons why I don't really record on here, because it's kind of a pain to be doing a video and then have to stop and do bodily stuff in the middle of said video. And actually, before I start recording, I actually spent probably a good half hour, 45 minutes doing some mod stuff, so it's definitely really hard to juggle. What am I stuck on besides lag? There we go. So that is the one other thing with this server, is that it is really laggy, so I do apologize in advance that there is going to be a lot of lag in this video. There's literally nothing I can do about it, so we're just gonna run around and see if we can get one of these stupid dodos to spawn as something useful. I really don't understand why they actually allow the dodo bunnies or bunny dodos or whatever to actually spawn as both male and female. Personally, I think it would be better if they spawned as only female, but could be mate boosted by the regular dodos, just so you'd have a higher chance of eggs. Because these guys are quite rare. It looks like the dodo spawns have been increased server-wide, however, 'cause I don't remember seeing this many dodos ever in one spot. So we're just gonna... This is actually my base area. You can't see most of it, and we're probably not going to see most of it in this video. I will leave that sort of thing for a different video. But that's basically where I am based out of, if you were curious. But in the meantime, we need to find bunny dodos. I'm hoping to find at least one. I actually almost didn't notice that Oviraptor was one. That's why I was walking and having the Spino follow me, because we have a tendency to kind of run things over. Spinos do that. Rexes do it too. Anything that's small like that, if you run over it, you will actually kill it from AoE damage. It's kind of a neat detail, but it's also kind of bad if you're not paying attention and you happen to run over something you didn't intend to. That's a deal. So I'm gonna go down here. We're going to look around more towards the river, I think. Or maybe not. Server is not happy right now. That's the other reason I don't like doing videos, is the lag on the server is horrendous. So hopefully, I have noticed... I don't know what this mess is, but we're gonna get rid of it. After the latest patch where they did some performance improvements, there's definitely a higher frame rate. However, it may just be my imagination, but it seems like rendering lag is way higher than it was before. Let's see, is this so it is, it's an abandoned base. I don't usually claim abandoned animals, and honestly I only care about Spinos anyway, so we're just gonna keep on moving. And just eating lots of things. It's so nice to have a break from being concerned about literally everything. The Spinos, they don't care. They'll handle anything and everything. This isn't my highest level Spino, and the reason why I'm not taking that one is because he is slower than this one. April here has 120 movement speed. That's my standard amount of speed on a Spino right now. But my main Spino, my first 120 perfect, I built him to basically be an alpha killer. So he has no speed. All of his points are invested in HP, stamina, and attack. So he wrecks everything, but unfortunately he's really slow, so I don't take him out as much as I used to, which is kind of sad, but that's just how it goes. That's one of the other reasons why I want to try to get a video here in, is because as you can see, our values are really high. Our server is running on the pre-nerf values, but that is actually going to change, and after this week we're going to the actual current standard, what you'd call the nerf values. Ooh, stego egg. I don't need it, but... So this is just nice to kind of get a recording in of what life was like before the nerf, I guess you could say. Let's just see what we can see. We're gonna go this way. Interesting. So it seems like a lot of people have been inactive lately. We did have a problem with quets not spawning on this server for a very long time. Fortunately, that issue has finally been fixed. We raised the spawn rate up to default level for now. We had it lower because that's what the server owner liked. So for now, they're both regular dodos. Die. We might try to lower it down just a little bit, but I'm pretty sure personally that it's just going to stay on default spawn rate to make sure that we have those quets in there, because nothing else that we tried to fix the issue worked, like adjusting custom spawn rates and all that sort of thing. Fog. Nobody likes you. Nope. Don't ask about all the destroying. It's a long story. Okay. Not really a long story, there's just nothing exciting about it. What have we got here? All kinds of things. Things that eat dodos. So let's just eat them all. So while this is really fun to do, just roaming around killing everything, I can understand why the devs decided to balance that into something much more balanced, I guess you would say, so that you can't just roll over everything and anything. Terror bird. Dead terror bird. Because it does get kind of boring. I'm pretty high level. I actually haven't reached maximum level yet, and that's mainly because once you hit a high level and you have a lot of animals on a PvE server, there's not really too much to do outside of building projects and taming and breeding projects, and I have tons of all of those, but I do like to take breaks from it. That's one of the reasons why I decided to start my ARC season and actually go ahead and start recording and all that, because I was getting kind of tired of the same old routine. You know, you get on, you feed all your animals, and then it just ends up being a bit of a grind fest. Because once you're at this point, you don't have that many predefined goals. Like, my goal is basically to finish my base and work on my Spino breeding projects. That's literally the only goals that I have aside from getting new animals, primarily for the dossiers. I don't have all of them yet. But we're working on it. See. Not really seeing too much around here. I know dodos are usually more around the coast, but sometimes if you get lucky, there'll be some randomly around here too. Because dodos are really just everywhere. They really are. They just usually don't live very long because everything eats them. Let's go back towards here and see if we can find. So kind of annoyed that that one Ovi that we did find did end up being a male. Like, that's dumb. So since PV carries off, this is gonna be really super duper extra grindy, so honestly I'm probably not going to get most of the items. I'll try to get one or two of them, but a lot of that hinges on actually being able to, one, find these stupid BunnyDodo females, or the bunny oviraptor females, and then two, actually getting them to lay eggs. The dodos are definitely a better bet in my opinion, simply because their egg algorithm is different from every other animal, and they have a chance to lay an egg every time they poop, which is why they lay so many eggs and you only ever need like 2 of them. So we're just gonna try and see what we can find. I'm not that hopeful, but we'll see what happens. Back into the swamp. I have to admit, although I really don't like being in the swamp simply because everything in here is annoying, I really do like the actual appearance of it. It's really atmospheric. I love the mangroves and how you see the sarcos everywhere and all that. It's just really annoying if you're on foot or on something that isn't, like, say, a Spino, that can just take care of everything. Surprisingly though, frogs are actually really good at handling a lot of threats. My frog has killed several alpha raptors, for instance. One of them, I wasn't even on the frog. One actually fell into my base and started attacking my frog, and in the time it took me to run from my base down to where the frog was, it actually killed it all by itself. I was really surprised. So frogs are pretty OP. Hello, Dimetrodons. You little Spinos, you. I love Dimetrodons. I hate that they're a pain to tame. I only have 2. But if they weren't so bad to tame, I would have a lot more. But for the amount of resources that goes into taming them, I would honestly rather just tame another Spino. Because I actually think Spinos are easier to tame. It helps that I do have a lot of them though. Go away, trees. Okay, so that's green, so we are, as usual, somewhat off course. That's the main thing about the swamp I don't like, is that you can't navigate very well through it without a GPS. I actually do have a GPS on me, I'm just not using it. But I usually navigate by, first by lagging, but I'll usually use the obelisk to navigate because I live fairly close to red. I'm actually somewhat between red and blue. Used to be red and green, but then they switched all of them over to match the logo. It's kind of sad. I like the green one where it was. You're getting really off track. Oops, that was the wrong button. We are going, not really. Southwest is the general direction we want to be going in. I think I just took the long way around the backside. Actually, we went way off course. Well, this is basically halfway between the obelisk and Herbivore Island, which is kind of funny. But that's okay, because there's a dodo and a raptor. Now there's no raptor. I don't think you're a BunnyDodo, so now you're a dead dodo. Trying to get them to spawn. Get out of my way. I hate pairs, they always get in the way. So we're just gonna kind of meander along the coast and see if we can find any. This is, I assume, why people don't do a lot of event stuff except on single player when you can spawn everything in. Because it takes forever. It really does. We've got 2 dodos. And it would be basically the most frail animal in the game, wouldn't it? The most frail animal and the animal that runs away from you constantly. That's another dodo. Regular dodo. A little bit further away from April than I usually like. There we go. So right here. Oh, we have... Is that a turtle egg? It is. Ready, we're going to make every turtle in the area angry. But I don't care. Yeah, you can handle that. Have fun. I like how the turtle still chases me, even though it's supposed to be taking care of the Spino. So yeah. They will chase you forever when you pick up an egg. That's one thing I've noticed. But I don't even care. First of all, we're faster than the turtle just by walking. Whole lot of nothing. Ooh, there's some dodos and a scorpion. Don't care about the scorpion. So this is my major... Ooh, a Spino. Hold that thought. We're gonna look at the Spino. I always look at the Spinos. Only a level 8. So this is my major gripe with the ARC events, is that they do a really great job with items and themes and all that, but they make them way, way too hard. Not hard as in difficult, just super duper grindy. And that really is disappointing because basically this event runs 5 days. Oh, somebody owns that scorpion. Oh, it's an abandoned scorpion. I don't care about it. But if you want to do all of the event items, it's something like 600 eggs for the Dodo Rex. I think it was 50 eggs for one item, 20 eggs for a different item, and then 10 eggs for the final item. So you would need a total of 680 eggs to get one set of the event items. And that's including the Dodo Rex summon, which isn't a permanent thing. It's basically, if you're on PvP, it's essentially a tactical nuke. If you're on PvE, it's just something you can do for fun. But that is just ridiculous considering that it's been almost 30 minutes and all we've seen is the bunny Oviraptor, and it wasn't even a female, it was a male. So if you wanted to do all that, you either have to have a large tribe, or you have to spend the entire time grinding. I am in a tribe, but I only have one tribe mate, and my tribe mate is actually not active right now because he has university and he's really busy. Oops, I thought that was a dodo. So I'm basically playing solo, which is fine. I'm actually primarily a solo player by choice. We mostly tribed up because it was just something that made sense, and we do work very well together. But anyways, it makes events really, really tough because it's just super duper grindy like that, like I said. And you have to invest so much time into compy. So this is a pretty cool detail. If there's just one compy, it won't attack you. And actually it does run off after a minute. Usually. See, there he goes. Bye! Oh yeah, run into my Spino. You're real smart. I wouldn't tame one that dumb anyway. I want to find at least one BunnyDodo before we end the video, but I'm not sure that that's gonna happen. Because this is basically just half an hour of me wandering around looking like a fool. Thanks, Arc Devs. Typical. Nothing over here. Except a random person. What else do we have around here? There's usually more dodos around. Oh, I think I see some. You see that? That wild terror landed perfectly on Soul's roof. Regular dodo. I guess I'm just gonna loop back around towards my base, and if we find one, we find one. If not, well, we definitely tried. That's just a regular OV. I mean, I guess I'll spend some time. I'll try to get some eggs just so we can get at least one of the items, but I'm honestly not gonna put too much effort into it just because of how ridiculous this is gonna be. I really do hope I can at least get the silly bunny ears. I think that would be funny. But that does hinge quite a bit on actually finding a BunnyDodo, which we are clearly not having any luck with whatsoever. Are you a BunnyDodo? Please be a BunnyDodo. You're not, but I'm just gonna say it anyway. Oop, compies. I can't tell if you're really agile or really stupid. Okay, let's continue. And we are gonna have to go around this base here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, Ark. Okay, let's just go ahead. Oh, Dodo. Dodo. Ah, I'm stuck. Regular Dodo. That's the only reason I'm not actually riding April around is because I don't want to not notice it's a BunnyDodo until we run it over and kill it. Because that's the kind of thing that would happen. When you're on a large animal like that, you don't always see what's below you until you get the kill message. Let's see, anything good around here? Oops. I'm sorry, I'm running over your garden. I think that's the same movie I passed earlier when I was in this area. Nope, that's a deal. Level 100. Don't care. Yes, I am just ignoring most of these things. Final phase. I guess while we're over here, what I can do is I can show you the Easter items, like where they are and all that. Because they're not like the old events. Where'd you go? Get over here. Where you would actually summon them at the obelisk consoles. Apparently they decided to stop doing that just because of how often there would be a problem with it and you would do all the stuff necessary and you just wouldn't get your item. Really irritating. And as a bonus, you guys... Ooh, 100 Dodo. Wait, are you a regular Dodo? I would laugh if this was a BunnyDodo. It's not. So you can get a little peek at my tribe mate's base, I guess. Sorry, Asta. I promise I won't reveal any of our secrets. So this is my tribe mate's base. As you can see, it's basically like my base. It's in a perpetual state of construction. Yes, we do have a Giga. You can just hang out in the field here for a minute. So here he is. This is Mocha. He was the first Giga tamed on this server. Fun fact, he's ours. We still don't have mine yet, but that's okay. So we're just gonna go in here. And let's see. Where even is our cooking pot? Do we even have one? I thought we did. This is kind of a wasted trip then if we don't have a cooking pot. I thought that he did. And he ran out of... Well, while we're here, I guess we're gonna go ahead and turn his generator back on for him. Oh, that would be why. Why this is turned off, I'm not really sure. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So, I don't know what happened to his cooking pot. I know he did have one. Oops, that's the wrong way. Unless I'm just being dumb and just looking right at it. Alright, so we'll just look at mine. That's kind of unfortunate. I was hoping to do a big base reveal episode so you guys can marvel at my ingenuity and lack of a social life, but oh well. So we're just gonna go do that before we end the video, because I'm not seeing any BunnyDodos and that's kind of annoying. I really, really hope we would at least find one of them, but... Oh. How much you want to bet this dodo is a BunnyDodo? The one that's getting eaten? I don't think it is. Oh, April, what are you doing? Arrgh. Well, it wasn't a BunnyDodo, so we'll forgive you for that. How about this one? Oh. How about that one? Nope. Wait! BunnyDodo! BunnyDodo! We got one! Oh, and we got some lag. BunnyDodo! Are you female? Yes! Female BunnyDodo! We did it! And it's even very festively colored. Hello? Oh, look at you, you're cute. Your ears match and everything. Okay, April, you have one job, and that is to protect this dodo and hopefully not eat it when you're protecting it. But we are going to try to get an egg. One egg, that's all I want. I'm not sure though, will these guys behave like regular dodos and actually just run away or whatever when you take their eggs? You know dodos used to chase you when you took their eggs. I remember that. They don't anymore because they are officially oblivious natured. Come on, BunnyDodo. I know the chances of getting an egg are really low, but we're gonna give it a shot. The only thing that's really annoying is that I can't... Well, technically I could. If I had a grappling hook, I could drag it into my base. That wouldn't really be a fantastic idea, one, because they despawn, and two, because as you saw... Actually, you wouldn't have seen that. But I do get delos and stuff in my yard. Delos still spawn there, and occasionally raptors and carnos and alpha raptors and alpha carnos will jump off the cliff above my base and fall in. They don't actually do any damage because April is just one of my many Spinos, but it is somewhat irritating. That wasn't an egg. We need an egg. My only real concern right now is that Giganto over there. And the Theo currently in the way. There we go. really want a set of bunny ears, just because. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want a set of bunny ears? So, I don't know if any of you have checked out the caves yet, but the snow cave has yetis. They're not tameable, but they're basically bigger, maybe not even bigger, but they're alternately colored gigantos. So that's kind of cool. I don't think we're going to be doing any caving on our season. I don't need anything from a cave, and they're really dangerous when you don't have anything to bring with you. The devs did patch it so you can't cheese the artifacts with a Terra anymore, so I am slightly sad about that because I never got the chance to do it myself, but good on them for making it so you actually have to play through it as intended, even if it ends up being difficult. I will probably die a lot when I go caving. I've actually never really been. I've been in the volcano cave. I tried to go in a different cave, but my frog didn't fit. But frogs do fit in the volcano cave, and that makes it super duper easy to get the dung beetles and the artifact. Come on, bunny. Dodo bunny. Please. Give us an egg. Maybe it's camera shy. I just want one egg to prove that they actually do lay eggs. BunnyDodo eggs, that is. BunnyDodo. To be honest, because I saw the picture of, I think that's a costume for the Prosoptodon, the kangaroo, isn't it? I actually kind of thought a BunnyDodo would just be like a miniature version of that, hopping around. I know I'm not that smart. But it was a funny mental image. Just have like a bunch of dodos hanging around and then a little tiny Prosoptodon with bunny ears and a pouch full of eggs. I think I like my idea better. That is a high level parasaur. I'm not sure why you would want... Oh, the colors aren't that bad. Stego. I will eat. No, don't trample my BunnyDodo. We're supposed to be friends. April's be back there. We're not gonna call her over because I don't want her to run over our BunnyDodo. That wasn't an egg. And it's nighttime. So we're not gonna hang out for a super long time because as much as I want to get an egg from this BunnyDodo, a BunnyDodo egg, I don't want to have a 10-hour long video either. I mean, we're already running way longer than I expected. But I just figured since we did have the good fortune to encounter one of these guys. Oh, I see a Dilo. Hold on. We need to handle this before it gets out of hand. Alright. Oh my god, get this Stego out of the way. Bye-bye, Dilo. Ooh. You know it's a high-level Dilo when it doesn't die in one hit. We're gonna kill this ape too. There. All threats are eliminated. BunnyDodo. It's kind of a cute idea, I guess. feel like instead of regular eggs, they should drop chocolate eggs, then with a chance of a BunnyDodo egg. Just because they're so iconic. Chocolate eggs. Cadbury cream eggs. It would be weird, but I would probably eat it. Oh, egg, egg, egg. BunnyDodo. It's just a regular dodo egg. Okay, so Dodo does not care at all that I took that. Unfortunately, it's not a BunnyDodo egg, it's just a regular dodo egg, and that's really sad. Come on. This is why people don't record events. There's a Carno over there too. Now everything annoying decides to spawn and come join the party. I'm gonna get rid of the Carno too. Okay. Protected for the moment. I don't see anything. Something could conceivably jump off that cliff and really wreck this little guy, this little girl. But hopefully we can get an egg out of it. Parasite, you're getting kind of annoying. Alright, ready? How to get rid of a parasite. Punch it. Ready? Bye! Didn't even run that far. So if you ever want to race parasaurs with your friend, just find 2 of them and punch them and see which one runs further. It should be a mini game. Works with Fios too. There. The downside being that we don't have anything to use as decoys if something does pop up. But I'm not that worried about it. There's a reason why I brought a Spino with me. Besides the fact that I don't really have that much else to bring. I really don't have that many other animals, I just keep Spinos. Spinos, utility animals, and a few odds and ends that I picked up over the months. Because I've actually been on this server basically since the beginning. We did have to wipe after an unfortunate incident, but I've had my current base and animals and stuff since about late August, was it? Something like that. So it's been quite a while. Yeah, if this dodo doesn't give us anything pretty soon, we're just gonna cut the video because as much as I want to get the Easter stuff, It's getting kind of late in the evening and I'm kind of hungry. I actually didn't have dinner yet because I wanted to get the video done first, and then we're running much longer than I expected, so. But I do it for you guys because everyone wants to see the BunnyDodo. You know, we can watch the plant X killing something. I actually don't have any plant X at my base because I wanted to run auto turrets because my base theme is basically super high tech. So I run like metal and glass and all that sort of fun stuff. Egg, please. Time is it? Just mod things. Not really mod things, but... Alright, so if the next item this dodo produces is not a BunnyDodo egg, we're just gonna cut the video because I'm tired of watching this already. And I know it's just not that exciting. So what I'll try to do is build a few up, maybe tomorrow. It's tomorrow Saturday? No, tomorrow's Sunday. I don't even know. I'm not gonna have that much time to actually do this tomorrow. I guess we'll see what happens. The event does run for 5 days. It's from the 25th to the 30th. The only thing is our server is getting reinstalled on Monday, and I don't know how long that's going to take. So I may not actually be able to do another Easter video until Tuesday at the earliest. So that might be a thing. So I'll probably go back to the regular season tomorrow, because really this isn't that exciting of an event. There's nothing special going on like the Santa Claus Raptor or anything like that, as far as I know, so it's literally just collecting the eggs and getting the items. So I might just see about getting just the items and we can mess around with those, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much because this event is super duper grindy and just not that exciting really. I still feel like the first event that they ran, the Halloween one, Fear Evolved, was probably the best one they've done so far, just because they had so many things going on. Like you had the costume dinos that you could collect, and you had all the items to decorate with, and then you could use them to summon the other costume items, and that was a lot of fun. I had a Bronto at the time with a platform, so I turned my Bronto into, uh, I called it the Haunted Bronto Hayride. That was pretty fun. But this dodo is not giving us anything. Yeah, Debs, if you watch these videos, please make these events less grindy so more people will actually participate. Okay, so that was definitely not an egg. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and wrap this up. We saw what we wanted to see, we chatted a little bit. I got to show you guys a little bit of the main server that I play on. We are not going to show my base in this video. We will do a separate base tour at some point, because my base is pretty big. It took a long time to build it, and I think it's just something anybody who likes building will probably enjoy quite a lot. But for now, I hope everybody has a nice Easter. If you're doing this event, I hope you have a lot better luck than what I've been having. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you all in the next video.